Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate. In this
As you
episode,
wish. Hey, it's me, Emmoen.
we're meeting Imoen apparently. I'm surprised that stuffy old Gorion let you away from your studies and chores. That old fiddle faddle. I snuck off to old Puff Guts Winthrop was looking for me, but I've got all day to do his chores. You have time for a story today? No, I can tell you don't. What have you been up to? None of these answers are even remotely good, but I'm afraid I cannot chat today, little one. My foster father wishes me to prepare for a journey, but will not say to where. Little one, I'm not much younger than you. Though you sure got tall fast. Relatively, anyway. A journey, eh? I never get to travel. Wish I could go with you. Yup. Really wish I could? Yes, ma'am, really do. Alright, I get the message. I'll ask if you can go with us. Well, don't be silly. Gorion would never even let you finish the sentence, especially after what that letter of his said. Did I say that? No, of course I didn't. Never saw no letter. Nope, I'll just get back to work now. You had better go. Gorion is waiting. Okay, so in this episode, we're going to be meeting with Gorion and getting interrupted by Imoen. Okay. This is very unnerving, I know, but you must trust me. It is very important that you pack your possessions so that we may leave Candlekeep immediately. Hurry, for this is no time to tarry. The keep is well protected, but not invulnerable. I'm ready to go now.
Listen carefully. If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn. There you will meet Khalid and Jahira. They have long been my friends, and you can trust them. Let's hurry, child. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. Explain everything as soon as there is time. Wait, there is something wrong. We are in an ambush. Prepare yourselves.
You know why I'm here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
And for some reason, this part is not a cutscene.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, old man.
Get out of here.
Dawn is especially cruel this morning. You awake with the realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand over your ward, the armored fiend had said. He was after you and you alone, but why? If only Gorion had given some clue. But now you are alone and lost. Candlekeep is near, but you will find no quarter there. The readers pay for their serenity with rather draconian entry rules, and without Gorion's influence, their doors will remain closed. You will not last long on your own with your meager equipment. Perhaps you can get some help from the friends Gorion mentioned, the ones at the Friendly Arm.
Hey, it's me, Emmoen.
Sorry I followed you, but I never got out of Candlekeep and those monks are such a bore. Never any decent coin in their pockets either. I I saw Gorion, and I am so sorry. Kind of figured something bad might happen to you out here. How could you have known? Gorion did not even tell me. I accidentally wrote a letter on his desk the other day. Can't remember exactly what it said, but he might still have it. It might be on his body. Anyway, I'm not gonna let you wander around out here all alone. Never let a friend down, no ma'am. Stick with you until you say otherwise, I will. Well,
Not a problem.
looks like Orion's dead. Not exactly ideal. Now you can go back and actually go back to his body and find items, but from a role-playing perspective, that makes no sense for us to do so. We're just gonna keep on moving forward. Well, a busy day for me today indeed. Strange noises throughout the night and now a plethora of people strolling about the wood. You do look a touch more hospitable than last two I met, though. Well met, stranger. I am called Colsed. I would have your assistance. I was ambushed in the night, and I require whatever you can give. I have little to give besides advice and goodwill. Make friends where you can, as traveling alone is almost certain death. You will want to surround yourself with like-minded companions, lest you risk making enemies on your own party. Aside from this little tidbit of wisdom, I'd say you're on your own. Good luck with you. To you as well. Fare thee well, as they say. I believe we just follow this road. We're going to be ignoring these two. Kendall, keep coastway. Okay, so this is the map. It can be a little slightly confusing because the game doesn't really tell you what's going on, but it's pretty quick to figure out. You're supposed to just click here, and after that it becomes pretty obvious.
Oh, there, wanderer.
Oh,
Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
it's been nigh unto 10 days since I've seen a soul walking this road, and I've been without decent conversation since. Traveling nowadays appears to be the domain of either the desperate or the deranged. If thou wouldst pardon my intrusion, may I inquire which pertains to thee? A fair bit of desperate, actually. Might you know the way to the Friendly Arm Inn? I was told I might find some friends there. That I would. The inn is but a short distance to the north, and its doors are open to all. I have no doubt that thy friends shall be there, waiting with open arms. My sympathies for any hardships the road may have inflicted upon thee, though I am certain everything shall turn out for the best. But I have wasted too much of thy time, and has said too much already. I shall take my leave and wish thee all the best.
Not a problem.
Oh shit. Party has gained experience. Does it have anything on it? No, but it sure is ugly.
Please. I need to rest.
In a moment. Coastway, Friendly Arm Inn to the north. Barragos to the south. Lions Way west to Candle Keep. We will be heading this way. I'm a little pressed for time today, so this episode is probably not going to be terribly long.
Ew, pal.
If you don't mind, try to keep your voices down. There be beasties about with better hearing than we. You seem to be quite at home out here. What's the most dangerous thing you've seen? The most dangerous thing I intentionally went after. Stalked an ogre mage for a few days once. Had a part of me own back then. Killed the ogre, lost the party. Not really worth the trade if you ask me. I see more dangerous beasties, but usually over my shoulder as I'm making tracks as fast as I can. No shame in running when your life is on the line. Off with you now. I have meat to catch. Friendly Arm Inn to the north. I'm going to save here because there's an encounter that I've found that even on the easier difficulties, it can take a fair amount of RNG to actually, survive.
As you wish.
Okay, one part of this game that I don't like that I think is perfectly described here is, if I open up the map, you will note that there are no, real roads to the inn. So it's not always, where I'm getting at is that it's not always super clear where you're supposed to go in this game, and that can be frustrating at points, but I found that it's not always that bad. Anyway, here's the encounter.
Hi, friend.
Hi, friend. I've seen you here before today. I've not seen you here before today. What brings you to the Friendly Arm Inn? Nothing much, really. Just road-worn travelers looking for a place to rest. I see. Pardon my being too forward, but you've the bearing of someone I've been looking for. About your height they were, same style of dress or thereabouts, I dare say. You seem to be the spitting image of them. Might you have traveled from Candlekeep by any chance? Candlekeep? I'm afraid I've never heard of it. Really? I would beg to differ. You fit the description, so I think it would be safe to assume you're the one I seek. Don't move now. I've something for you. Okay, I'm genuinely surprised that went as well as it did, because, I'll not deny. I have had times where this... Okay, let's read this. Bounty notice. Be it known to all those of evil intent that a bounty has been placed upon the head of Eve, the foster child of Gorion. As seen in the area of Candlekeep, this person is to be killed in quick order. Those returning with proof of the deed shall receive no less than 200 coins of gold. As always, any that reveal these plans to the forces of the law shall join the target in their fate. Don't actually... Oh. Yeah. Well, let's go. That encounter almost never goes that well for me, even on this difficulty.
Hey,
At once.
friend. Good to meet a fine sod such as yourself.
I can't stand the way the roads are cut off these days. Me uncle's in Baldur's Gate and I can't get there to see him. How come the roads are cut off? Where you been the past few months? The roads are calling with brigands and bandits after every scrap of iron you got on you. Surely you must have fled some on your trip here, lest you came by the West Road, that is. Well, for your sake and mine, I hope the roads clear up soon. I'll see you around. Well, I sure ain't going nowheres.
I need some ale.
Okay, we need to look for Khalid and Jahir. Oh, that's right. They're right here. I've played some of this game before, so I had a general idea.
Calm yourself, dear.
So something about you is familiar, child. Your manner reminds me of a sage I know by the name of Gorion. It's almost a slight on him, but I see it too. Hey! Jahira, mind your manners. This must be the child that Gorion wrote of so often. We're old friends of your adopted father. He is not with you? I must assume the worst. He would not permit his only child to wander without his accompaniment. If he has passed, we share your loss. Gorion often said that he worried for your safety, even at the expense of his own. He also wished that Khalid and I would become your guardians if he should ever meet an untimely end. However, you are much older now, and the choice of your companions should be your own. We could travel with you until you get settled, help you find your lot in life. It would be a fitting last service to Gorion. We should first go to Nashkel. Khalid and I look into the local concerns, and there are rumors of strange things happening at the mines. No doubt you have heard of the iron shortage. He would do well to help us. It affects everyone, including you. We're to meet the mayor of the town, Baron Gashtkill. Your company would be welcome. Well, good. We'll leave as soon as you're ready, though it should be soon. Yep, the only thing that we're going to do is we are going to get rid of that pesky, Okay, what's the button for the character sheet? We have fatigue. We need to get rid of that. Iron is the lifeblood of this whole region, and it's sure painful when it gets scarce. So what can I do for you? What do you have to sell? We have You know what? I can afford the 8 gold. Let's go for the Royal Suite. Well, normally I would say that we have more time to do more things like head to Nashville, but unfortunately I am pressed for time right now, so I'll be cutting this episode, unfortunately, a little short. So I'll see you all in the next episode of Baldur's Gate.